Mr Ruski here, back with some more StarCraft 2 action. Today we have a 1v1 between our blue Turn, blue Zerg. He's gonna be a Liquid Red, so obviously Liquid is a very famous clan, so like Liquid TFC and all that. So I might just be calling him Red. And on the top right, our Red Protoss is Heaven Dome, actually. And the funny thing is that Heaven Dome is not actually his account, and I've checked him before. His actual name is Squirtle. So like Squirtle from Pokemon. So I'll just be calling him Squirtle instead of Heaven Dome. So hopefully this will be a nice game between ZvP, and we'll see what happens. So right now just a proxy pylon here on the bottom, so that's actually a pretty nice play, just to make sure that it's relatively away from his base and he can reinforce his units a lot quicker. So right now we have both our players kind of scout each other out. We have the Overlord very slowly making its way. He probably knows where his opponent are. You have the second Overlord. Red isn't actually doing much right now, still scouting. However, our Protoss players, yep, he's at the base, and nothing's going on right now, so no pool and no gas yet. So here you go, that probe is poking that drone. Oh, here we go, spawning pool coming up, so obviously Squirtle knows about this now, and he'll be able to do something about it. So back here, it's probably both players that might be actually going for expansions, because they're both making it up, so nothing's going on yet. So as we can see that Squirtle's making up most of his money up, yep, saving up, yeah, and he's actually gonna beat. No, he's actually putting up a forge at the front, so gotta be going for some cannon rush in there. And I actually put an approximate pattern on the left to the natural of Red. So an interesting gameplay here. Obviously, he's gotta delay Red's expansion by quite a bit, because he has to take out the pylon first. Here we go. The first two Zerglings and the Queen are coming up. Forge nearly finished, and here we go. Red's Overlord obviously sees it and knows, what's going on here? Got a forge, so might be going for a cannon here, or no, for an expansion. So obviously Squirtle can't do much about this Overlord. He's gonna have to show it off, and here we go, putting the cannon up. And here we go. Here's the Zerglings and the drone. This drone says, "Hey guys, I want to be a Zergling when I grow up, so I'm gonna help you out." And yep, here you go. Actually, no, he says, "No, I'm not gonna be a Zergling. I'm actually gonna be a hatchery." And actually put up. Yep, here we go. The first gateway is coming up. So a nice play here by Squirtle, putting up some early pressure, but early delay, but putting up the pylon, obviously delaying the expansion of Red by having his own expansion as well, and going double gas straight away. He might be going for stalkers. So when they come up, or we'll see what's gonna happen. No upgrades obviously have been started because there's no gas yet, because we need to wait. Maybe that's why he's going for those double gas straight away, so he can get his upgrade to level 1 first. And as a Protoss player, you always want that before any other upgrades, because it's so imperative. Here we go. And actually go for a double expansion here for Red. A very interesting play here. So as a Zerg player, you always want to be at least one base ahead of your opponent, and that's exactly what Liquid is doing. He's actually putting up a lot of minerals as well. So he might be going for another expansion, not just an Overlord. So transform drones and a Queen. Got a first Zealot coming up. Get some creep going on. There's Zerg that are chasing the probe, thinking, "Oh God, get me out of here!" And no, nobody gets him out of there. Got a first Stalker coming up, and that Overlord's obviously in a good place, and nothing can be done about it. So when the first Stalker comes up, he'll most likely be able to deal with that. And Squirtle's Zealots standing right here, just chilling out, making sure that nothing goes past. Actually, no, we got a Stargate coming up, so maybe going for some early pressure by Void Rays, or maybe even Phoenixes. Obviously Phoenixes are good because you can just pick up those drones and Queens and just with those gravity boosts and just finish them off. Got triple extractor coming up for a Zerg player, and no hive tech yet, and nothing coming up, or just pure Zerglings, and putting up some good creep too. Actually going for the first Evo chamber. And that's about that. And here we go, the first overload here. The sentry's gonna be zapping that overload away with the stalker, and the overload slowly try to make his way free. He's gonna make it easy. His health is going really low, and no dust. Here we go. All the blood spewing out. Pretty funny. And boosting out. Yep, it's actually gonna be Void Rays. As you know, Void Rays are so good against well, pretty much any type of intro. And we have Roach Warren coming up for Zerg players. So obviously Red knows that he's forward in expansion, so he can just go in there and start building up his army. And we have 5 tech coming up. Yeah, here it is. We have missile attack coming up for Zerg player, and we have the ground weapons level 1 for Protoss player. And actually coming up with a lot of gateways. That's all 6 of them. Actually, we got a Spore Crawler, so has so he probably knows about the Stargate. Was this here? We go. Yeah, he's seen the first Void Ray, so he knows. Yep, there's some air in place. We gotta be needing, so I need to prepare for that. And here we go. Obviously, the Squeens will be able to show off the Void Ray pretty quickly. Here we go. So that 2 shots and already taking out at least nearly a quarter of a shield. We have our Burrow and Tunnencross coming up. And what's this? We have Proxy Pylon here on the bottom right. So I mean, simple gameplay by Squirtle. Just having his little force here, just rolling up, checking what's going on. We got a lot of roaches here. Where are they? Yeah, they're all going over here. That's a lot of them. However, we have the force coming up quickly with a lot of stalkers. As you know, stalkers are really good at pretty much against anything as well. Might be putting the proxy pylon here before the creep just manages to put it. And here we go, first engagement coming up with those stalkers. You need to target fire those squeens as possibly can. Also, those void rays are also in play, and those queens are actually quickly melting away, and losing queens are, if you're a Zerg, it's pretty bad. Here we go, put up more force fields to prevent those roaches to go in the long way and kill them straight away. Because now there's no anti-air for a Zerg player, apart from that one queen, was actually zapping the void ray fairly quickly. But there's 2 of them. There's more stalkers and a couple of zealots on the left side. This engagement is actually pretty well done by Squirtle, even though he's still a bit behind. However, there's more roaches than the first spot coming up, more reinforcements coming up, whooping in thanks to those double pylons, and they're being very aggressive here by Squirtle. It's coming up for this attacks, just keep whooping in more units. However, Red is not a person to give up. He keeps forcing him, putting in more pressure by giving him more roaches. However, he needs more anti-air. He's got that one queen which is nearly dead, and needs to take it out as quickly as he can. However, here's a Spore Crawler which is pushing the Void Ray away. However, the Void Ray, as soon as it powers up, is be able to do a lot of damage, because since the Spore Crawler can't move, and however, there are more Spore Crawlers on their way. But however, by the time they actually set up, the Void Ray would do some damage to it. Carry out Void Ray, you need to get out of there, or you're gonna lose it. And here we go, quickly run away, and just managed to lose the shield. However, Liquid and Red needs to actually take out those pylons if he can. Here we go, all those roaches chasing this army away. And actually, there isn't much that Squirtle can do to defend him, because he only has stalkers. It's lost his main army there. However, putting up that force field and trapping one of those roaches. However, there's roaches looking pretty angry. They want retribution. They want revenge. However, there's a Void Ray here on the field, and obviously the roaches don't attack here. So like, yep, I think we should actually get out of there and not engage it again. However, good pylon placement here by Squirtle, so he'll be able to get in reinforcements here on the right if he sees. Actually, no, there are pylons still here. I don't know why. Yeah, here we go. Fine. What? Red decides not to engage those pylons. No, he actually does decide to. However, there's still a Void Ray here just poking up those 3 kills. He's on 6 kills. So, however, there's a queen here, so Void Ray need to get out of there. He won't be able to do much damage to the queen. So we got more upgrades. We got an Immortal in the field, and we have the second expansion coming up for Squirtle. 12 accounts coming out. Ground armor level 1 for for him as well. And we also got some Talon Claws, ground missile attack level 2, and also pathogen glands. And actually there's a big push here with Zerglings and roaches, and the main army of Heaven is not of Squirrels never nowhere to be seen. However, he knows about. Does he know about it? No, he doesn't. He just stays here on his second expansion. I don't know if he doesn't do something about it. His main base has got to be going very quickly because there's a big army here. You need to push those units back, and obviously he sees them. He got a couple of mortals here, and they're able to do a lot of damage to the Roach. So obviously, Roach is going for this tag build. Then straight away, come on, you mortals! I have to do a quick damage. Oh, you gotta lose the forge. Yes, with one shot, it loses the forge, and obviously one was not able to finish that grand armor weapon yet. However, we got some blink on the field. We got a robotics bay coming up as well, so might be going for Colossus, and another engagement coming up here. There's 4 players again. However, there's Rogers can borrow, but they can't go through shields. However, they're still going to be engaging a lot. However, there's a couple of cannons here. No, actually trying to, yes, the bypass and all those defenses going straight for the mineral lines. They're going to be doing a lot of damage to those poor probes since they can't attack. Oh, look at those poor probes getting stuck in between, and all those roaches do a lot of damage. And I have to actually target fire them straight away. Actually, no, might be able to take out the robotics bay if they can, because losing that might actually turn out quite useful. There's only one. Yeah, here we go. Get more reinforcement by Squirtles on the field to quickly deal with those annoying little roaches. Here we go. That immortal does so much damage to those roaches, and roaches pretty much do nothing against those immortals. However, there's another big push. No, there's only a lot of overlords. However, we do have a spire coming up, so we got 30 more roaches. Red just loves roaches. However, we're having Squirtle also loves his blink stalkers, and in taking out these overlords, that will put him in good position. However, but those roaches are able to quickly push that attack away. However, the sentries still do a lot of damage. There's one immortal, and those roaches need to target fire that immortal, because that immortal is valuable, and he's nearly dead. Oh, unable to save him. However, there's more. This Death Void Ray still plays 16 kills. He's a master now. That's some good promotion skills there. However, we got some infestors coming up the field. Only one stalker could come up, and both players are actually not saturated. However, they're in pretty low, going for minerals, since they're both building quickly. However, Squirtle is actually pushing up more units. And here we go, reinforcing. So you need to take out the base if you can. However, there are a couple of infestors. So you put some fungal growth on that immortal, since the immortals are a lot more powerful and a lot more valuable. However, the base quickly goes down. You need to take out those infestors as soon as you can. What are they doing? Infestors, here we go. Infestors are borrowing. However, thanks to those proxy pylons, Squirtle is able to reinforce his units a lot quicker, and it's pretty much doing pretty well. And still, Void Ray is doing a good job, because right now there's no NTA apart from those infestors. Here we go, fungal growth going down. That need to push it. Obviously, Squirtle did not like his own Void Ray, which I think had nearly around 20 kills, and that's pretty impressive for just one unit. Here we go, finally got some Colossus, and also obviously we have the extended lands coming up. We also have now the hive tech somewhere, probably the main base. Yeah, here we go. It's already finished. Might be going for. No, actually, just keep going, sticking with the Zerglings and the roaches. So I don't know why was there a spire before built in. Maybe for later Broodlords. However, there's another big engagement by a lot more roaches. However, there's a big base and a lot of and the Colossus obviously needs to take those units out. However, there are a lot of infested Terrans. If the infested Terrans target firing the Colossus, and is the Colossus going to go down? No, he's not. However, he's on barely anything left. But on any health, however, still doing a pretty good job pushing all those units away. There's one little Zergly when he's trying to kill those probes. However, there's still a big force of roaches. However, there's stalkers do tremendous damage to those roaches, especially with the blink. However, roaches do additional damage to stalkers as well. So this game is already going for over 20 minutes. So it's been non-stop action. No, actually going for Corruptors. Obviously, it's Corruptors is a good choice against those Colossus. One of them is just nearly dead. However, his shields are recharging. I don't know why Red hasn't done anything about those proxy pilots. I'm sure that didn't cost much. And is that a random Phoenix here? Not sure what he's doing here. So, however, another big engagement. More roaches and more infestors coming up. Need to keep those Colossus away from them. Them Colossus. Oh, hey, the one Colossus are in the bad range. Have a new target fire those infestors at the same time, because look at them just melting away. Those Colossus do so much damage. Obviously, with that observer in the field as well, the burrow does nothing. However, put up more roaches and more Corruptors. He's got a lot of them. Yeah, that's a lot of Corruptors. And actually, no, we had a sort of missed that. We had a little Zealot party here taking out that expansion again. And that's not good, because Berserk Play needs to sit on his four bases, and he's still just on 3. No, he's actually might be going for his expansion again. Here we go. We got our greatest buyers. We might be seeing those Broodlords coming pretty soon, since there's a lot of Corruptors here in the field. Now actually transferring to Zerglings, so there isn't many roaches left. Especially now that this place actually supply block, they have a lot. Especially Red is nearly up to 200, and he's not building much, just zerging it up. And obviously, finally, he sees those proxy pilots. Yep, there's been a nuisance for a long time, and now be taking them out. Put up an Overseer, and that's actually a good thing to do, because obviously he knows that there's an observer out there, and he needs to take it out as soon as he can. We have Ground Up is level 3 for Protoss player, and still no armor upgrades yet. However, once again, quickly taking another that creep since the observer can see everything yet. However, most Zerglings taking out this proxy pilots that actually gotta get here and go and counter all these units. However, there's a sentry. No, it's pretty good. We got a couple of sentries and one cannon. However, Red he's not giving up. He's putting up another expansion. However, this time he's got to be on the left side. And here we go. Yep, we have Broodlords come up. So far, we only got 4, and that's actually a pretty good way when you have Broodlords together mixed in with Corruptors, because Corruptors can easily take out these Colossus, and Broodlords pretty much finish everything off. Go for more 6, and that's a lot of Colossus. Only 3. However, there's Stalkers on the way, taking out the expansion once again. However, Red was able to cancel that. Get a Twilight Council coming up. Templar Archives, my mistake. And we have another Nexus, and we missed that against Zerg. We have a big push here with the Roaches taking out the other main base of Squirtle. Those Zerglings were able to get in and take out some units. However, did not manage to take out those Temple Archives. Those Roaches are in bad view right now. They were able to take out some buildings and units. However, they were not quick enough, and actually doing a lot more Broodlords, and here they are. That's a lot of Broodlords, and that's actually got to be worrying. I'm going for a second robotics facility, so even though he hasn't lost this one, so he probably wants more do double Colossus. And I'm actually going for Archons. So, didn't know that we had any high temples on the field. However, these Archons will probably come in handy pretty soon. We have a Lonely Observer here, which is nearly dead. Just chilling around, not doing much, just looking at Zerglings, looking how low they are. And here we go, that run away. However, there is a little problem that Red is facing right now. That all of his units right now, he's only got air. Like, he has a couple of infestors. However, he only has Broodlords right now. And that's all. He doesn't have any actual grand units. So if those Stalkers can blick themselves underneath of those Broodlords, they'll be able to go to town on them and do a lot of damage. However, those Infestors still be able to do some damage with their fungal growth. We have a Fleet Beacon coming up, so we might be looking at a Mothership, and actually Mothership will be pretty good at this time. So you can do the Vortex, or what's called the Archon Toilet, on those Broodlords, and then get a couple of Archons in there, they'll be able to do a lot of splash damage. And once the turret is flushed and then all these units come up, it's gonna be some fun games. Yeah. Sneaky expansion by Red. However, there's a Stalker here which is pretty much dead, and yep, he's dead. So finally, Red is actually getting some peace and quiet by finally getting his other expansion coming up. No, he's got the fourth one on its way as well. However, we had a big push coming in. This army is actually looking pretty scary. It's a good mix. However, there's only Brood Lords here, so you need to watch out. And obviously now he knows about those Brood Lords, so the poor Archon can't do nothing. He gets surrounded by those Brood Lanes and put up more. Yep, we definitely have a mothership and grand armor level 1 coming up for a Protoss player. Well, Corruptor's in the wrong town. You need to get out of there. Doesn't have and take unnecessary losses. And look how quickly those Broodlings just take everything out. I don't think Squirtle will actually be able to do much about it. He's running away instead of actually facing. Where's he going? You need to face the music, Squirtle, because that's pretty much the only thing you can do. You need to push your units back, because the main force of Squirtle of Red is coming up, and he's got to be attacking. No, he's actually got a couple of high temples here, and what are they gonna do? Actually, they can do some feedback back on those units. And those Broodlings just quickly checking everything out on their way. And with those high templars, move them to more Archons. Not sure if that was actually what it wanted to do, but because there's actually put up a lot of units. Stalkers, he needs those NTR, and look at that base slowly just melt away by those Broodlings. Those Broodlords do so much damage, but however, there's a lot of Infestors. Obviously, actually mixing up Infestors slash Broodlords here, which is interesting. A couple of overseers here, just checking around, make sure there's no Dark Templars or any observers on the field. Want to put another base there for Squirtle, but however decides that nope, there's no point. I'm actually gonna chill back at my other base, and Isaac actually gotta do it. The mothership's right there, but she doesn't actually have enough energy for a vortex. Just need a couple more. However, there's a lot of bullets, and this army is looking pretty bad. Those Colossus need to be taking out those Infestors instead of the Broodlings. Come on, mothership, you can do it. So what's actually going? Yeah, here we go. Blinking underneath those bullets. One goes down, second goes down, third and fourth are nearly down. However, there's some. Here we go. The Archon's toll is coming in, and the Infestors are actually jumping in. Don't want that happening. So actually, this engagement might actually pay off the Archon toll. However, there's a couple of more Broodlords that are on the right side. And let's see what happens with the Solar Splash. There's splash damage. The Infestors are actually just disappear. And there's Colossus doing good job on the high ground. So, and the Red is just losing one unit after another. So this might be it for him, because if he loses all these units, that's it. He has got nothing. Nothing has left. Just a couple of Seers and just one Broodlord. But with the mothership in play, this army's just survived. So this could be a GG. However, we have a Zergling party here. Yeah, just rushing. Got to take out all the free kills on those Zerglings. However, I don't think a Protoss player actually cares that much. You gotta maybe put a mothership and Colossus back. And this Zerglings are just getting free kills, and gotta go taking out a lot of look at them just disappearing with all those probes. So obviously those Zerglings are very quickly. However, this army is still in play. Actually, both players are pretty much neck and neck in terms of supplies. However, right now, neither of them are mining. Well, Squirtle is mining just from one base, but Red's not mining from anything. So there's nothing you can do better. This army is pretty much unstoppable, apart from there's a couple of Zerglings. However, there's losing the one. Here goes the GG. So very interesting gameplay by both players with open up and constant attacks. So the first game goes to Squirtle. So this has been Mr. Ruski, and hopefully you've enjoyed this game, and I will see you soon. Bye.